everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today I have my third update for my Harry Potter project pan. Basically any excuse I can find to wave a wand around, I'm gonna do it. So like I said, today is going to be update number 3 for my Harry Potter project pan. It's gonna be another short one. These are relatively short updates. You guys know I have like 4 or 5 project pans right now. So there's a lot going on, but I feel pretty good about this one. There's a little bit of progress, unlike last month where I feel like I had none. So in case you haven't seen my intro or you don't know what this project pan is, down in the description I will have all of the prompts that led me to create this project pan. I will also try and remember and link everyone down below as well. There's a ton of people doing this on YouTube and on Instagram, and we are all using the hashtag HPprojectpan. So if you want to watch anyone else's videos, search that hashtag and you can find a bunch of people that are involved. And I just want to say thank you to everyone again. I forgot to mention it last month. My head was not in the game. Now before I jump into my progress, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. Oh my god. I do upload every day, Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard, so I don't want you guys to miss out on any of my videos if these are interesting to you. And now, before I stab my eye out with this wand, let's just hop into the update. So you guys know, I have my tally sheet here. We're gonna run through everything in order and I will tell you how many times I used it this month in comparison to the previous months. I also put it up on the screen so you guys can see how many times I've used this to make this amount of progress or to see how many uses it took to finish it. First item is my Cetaphil Dr. Jart Tiger Grass camo things, this little guy. This was something that should have been done in my last update and I really slacked off and I only used it in my last update. I'd only used it 5 times, and honestly in this update I've only used it 5 times, but I am proud to say this is finished now. This should have been done last update. I should have just pushed a little bit harder. Now I will say it probably finished up a little bit faster because this bottle leaks. Like, it's still, I think you can maybe see it around the edges of the cap. It leaked a lot and I kept having to like clean it up and I would always have to use the excess on the bottle to use it. Packaging's not so good on the sample, but as for the product, I did finish it like I said and I like it okay. I think I liked it better in the beginning because it was something new and it was helping with my redness, but I found that this was better on days where I wore nothing else with it. Now on days where I try to wear this under a foundation, I feel like this oxidized my foundations and made the color really off. So because of that, I only liked this on like no makeup days, like days where I was just doing my brows and like a lip gloss, like, and then just this on my skin. I feel like it looked the best then because it just evened my redness out without adding much color, because this does turn into a tint once you rub it into your skin. So I think because of that, it wasn't mixing well with a lot of my like face products, like my BB creams and my foundations, and it was altering colors. I also didn't find that any product sat on top of this particularly well. It all kind of looked a little funny. They kind of broke down in a weird way. So this wouldn't be something I would purchase to begin with because Dr. Jart isn't cruelty free, but even if I wasn't cruelty free, I wouldn't purchase the full size of this, I don't think. It's just kind of finicky to work with, and honestly on days where I don't want to wear much makeup, I usually just don't wear any on my skin, so it doesn't have much of a place in my collection to begin with, so definitely not anything I would purchase full size for. My next product is my NYX Hydra Touch Oil Primer. I said in my last update I'm having a hard time dealing with this and I'm not really understanding how to use this on my skin. I find that it balls up a lot, so I'm not really sure how I feel about an oil primer. I need to do a little bit more research. In my last update I used it 3 times, and in this update I've used it 3 times, and it's finicky, it's hard for me to use, and because it's hard for me to use, I find myself not wanting to reach for it. I honestly think most of the uses were from putting this in my brow product. So I have a brow pomade in one of my other project pans, and I've used this to like freshen it up because it is an older pomade, and I find that putting a drop of this in there really helps. So there's not much progress. The little bit that I've used on my face I haven't really enjoyed. It's always made me, I've almost always had to remove my foundation at some point because it creates weird little like balls on my skin. Not my favorite. I'm gonna give this 1 more month. I'm gonna give it 1 more try. I'm gonna try and do some research on how people use an oil primer effectively. But then after that, if it doesn't work next month, if I can't get it to work well on my skin, I'm going to declutter this actually, because there's no point in me keeping it. I'm sure someone else will really enjoy using this who likes oil primers, but for me this just isn't working really well. So 1 more month, I'm gonna try it a little bit more and then I'm gonna declutter it and move it out of this project. The third product is my Lime Crimes plushie lipstick. My goal with this was to use it 38 times, and I haven't worn it too many times this month. Last month I wore it 5 times, and this month I've worn it 5 times. So I'm making steady progress. I'm wearing it about the same amount of times every month, but I'm still getting there. We are at the 16 mark, so I mean, I still have a few more months to go to hit the 38, and I feel okay. The reason I chose the number 38, like 38 uses for a lot of these products, is because Harry Potter is currently 38 and this product ends on his birthday, so I thought it would be a good way to celebrate his last year being 38. You only spend 1 year being a certain age, but to celebrate him being 38 right now and to end on his birthday. So that is what I was doing with the numbers. I love this lipstick, no complaints. I use it as often as I feel like I need to, whenever it feels like it looks good with a look, and I feel okay about this. So the next item is another lip product. It is my Dose of Colors lip gloss in the color The Most, right? Yep, The Most. And my goal with this was also to use it 38 times, and I'm sure you guys can see in the close-up that I have used a lot of this lip gloss. I was not aiming to finish this up because this is a relatively new lip gloss in my collection, but I feel like after 38 uses, it's gonna be pretty close to being done. I've used this a ton. Now, the only thing with my tally system that doesn't work for lip glosses is I don't count my reapplications. So if I go somewhere and I take this with me and I end up reapplying it, I haven't been counting those. So for all I know, I'm above 38 uses right now, but it's not how I tallied, so we're gonna keep going anyways. So as of the last update, I had used this 20 times in total, and as of this update, we have used it 35 times. So I mean, technically, I only need to use it 3 more times to hit my goal. So this will definitely be something we're moving out of the project pan next month, and I feel so good about this. I love this lip gloss. I have both of the Dose of Colors lip glosses from the Desi and Katie collection, and they're both good. I love both of them. Kind of want to repurchase both of them if I finish them because they're just really, really good products. The next product is my third and final lip product in this collection, and it's my little Tony Moly Bunny Petite lip gloss. I haven't used this much, I'm gonna be honest. I really feel like it's about the same height and the same amount in this as it has been. I honestly just haven't been using it very much, and it's no fault of the product. It's just a very intense color, and I have so many other lip products. It's really my own doing. But I do try to layer this when I can. It's just a very bright tone, and a lot of the looks I've been doing lately haven't really fit with this color. So that's one of the main reasons. Last update I used this 5 times, and as of this update I only used it twice, so I didn't use it that many times. And I know that looks really bad, but I just haven't felt like this goes with anything. This I like better on days where I'm not wearing makeup again, just because it gives me a little color to my face. But here lately, I've been busting out some good makeup looks, or at least I think I've been doing some different fun makeup looks. So I just don't feel like this has been fitting, but I've used it a couple of times. Once that other lip gloss is out, it'll be one less lip product in my project pan, so it gets a little easier, and we still have a few months to go, so I'm not too worried right now. Maybe I should be. And then the last product that is left in this project pan is my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Ooh, I can't speak today. And my goal with this was to get it down to this line. I honestly can't tell where this product is. With the way the bottle is made, I can't scrape the edges. I've tried scraping the edges. I can't seem to reach the edges. So we're just gonna keep going. I'm probably just gonna keep using this until the end of the project pan, and maybe we'll be able to see where it is. There's like slight bits where it's not on the bottle anymore, but it's not very far down, and I feel like with how many times I've used this should be a lot further down than it is. So as of the last update, I had used this 31 times already, and as for this update, I've added 24 more uses because I've been using this practically every time I wear makeup. Almost every time. There's a week where I didn't wear this because I was trying out a new foundation, which hopefully you guys should be seeing next week. But yeah, I didn't use it that week, but that's about it. Any other time I've worn makeup, I've worn this. So we're almost at 60 uses with this one product alone, and I feel like it's barely moved. Like, I think it's right there, but that seems really high for how often I use this. So we'll see. I'm just gonna keep using this throughout the project, see where we can get to, see if we ever get a good line of demarcation. I can't see through the bottle. I can't scrape the edges. I could measure it, but it's really not gonna tell me where it is in the bottle because I said I wanted a visual representation. So I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but we're just gonna keep using it because I love this product. I'm wearing it right now. Again, I wear it like every day. freaking love it. So that is all the individual items. As for the entire project, we started with 7 items in this project and we are now down 2. So that leaves me with 5 more products left, and I feel like we're doing good. I still have until July 31st to finish this, so we still have a few months or a couple months to go, and honestly I think I should be okay with my goals with this. The main one that I'm worried about is the oil primer, and if I move it out, I'm not going to bring anything in to replace it just because it would leave a month left really to work on something. So I don't think I'm going to bring anything else in. I might try to, but we'll see. That's the only one that I'm really worried about. Everything else, I honestly think I should be able to hit my goal in 2 months because I have that number value on it instead. And even with all my other project pans, I still feel like this one is going really, really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, make sure to check out all of the other people involved in this project pan down in the description. Also, hit that subscribe button before you go, and hopefully that means I see all of you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!